We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Dart going to give to Scannable. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
He'll dump this off to Scannable. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw, Dart. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there, but lost double-digit yards on that sack.
And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Go Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts to throw. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chigakonkwo, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hop, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Panther Street. 19 tight, 18, right here.
To throw now, Dart. Looking deep downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. There he goes, left side. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition.
Oh, this is blocked. That's a line ball scooped up by the offense. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish. Okay. You're down 3 scores already. You've got nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Project, this is what you want.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Tracy. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
To the air, Dart. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
14 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let go.
Right back to Tracy. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants get a bit closer. Gano the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 2nd and very short, Hurts. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
180.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They go play action with Hurts. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. From 6 yards away. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle by Chris Paul Jr. It's a gain of 8.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of 4 yards.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st and 10. At the
Now Dart.
47-yard line.
Catch made by Slayton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now thrown incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Dart going to look to throw here. And now another one thrown incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for New York.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The pass,
touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott on for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Eagles 34, Giants 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Off the play fake, it's Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. On the give, it's Tracy. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll only to get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Taken down at the
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They'll hand it to Tracy. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, here's Dart. He's got Bellinger. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go to Barkley again. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. On the ground, here comes Tracy.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors, 50 yards. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Giants 15.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A first down carry for Barkley. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Giants 15. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
70 Lions. Rig alert, rig alert. Check smash, check smash.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
23. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
It's a gain of 5.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 174 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Great. Hey, Silver. Anyway,
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Throwing, dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. is Tracy. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing his dart. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw now, Dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air again, Dart. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here.